We join the Dawn Takers, Willow Calera, Antonia Winterthorn, Sigismund Olafsson, Cricket the Grung, and Sadie Sumner as they reach Leverforth to meet up with the city's branch of the Crucible, an underground organisation hoping to effect revolutionary change in the country.
Their surprise is twofold when they discover that one of the members is Sadie's estranged father, and he is harbouring the shadow of a malevolent god known as an aspect.
After defeating the pair, they rush on to Thrin to try to cure Sadie's mother of her own sinister afflictions, and discover that she too is hosting an aspect.
The fight proves too much for the Dawn Takers, unprepared and overpowered, and when they finally manage to destroy the aspect, only Siggy and Sadie are left standing.
Despite his reservations with religion, Siggy manages to pray to Tony's god Haverin for her return to the living, and Cricket is saved too.
But Sadie's powers are stripped from her, and Willow's sacrifice to save the Sumner children takes her beyond the reaches of even Tony's skills as a healer.
The group prepare an intricate and desperate spell revealed to Tony in a dream, and after it is complete, Willow Calera draws breath once more.
The next stop on the Dawn Takers' journey is the capital city of Belladrin, Alcira.
They are smuggled into the city by the Crucible, but clash with the branch's leader's zeal, brimming with the first-hand fire of injustice and willing to burn whatever it takes to see her people saved.
Siggy's search for the fabled Sword of Songs takes them to artifact dealers and prestigious libraries, and they accept a contract to kill a dragon to fund their investigations.
A dragon!
The loyalty of the group is tested as ugly lies and painful truths both rear their heads, and they set off from the city on fragile ground.
On their way to defeat the dragon,
A dragon!
Willow's fears for Sadie reach a breaking point, and she sends her away to protect her.
But not before the group stumble upon the location of the Sword of Songs in a children's book Sadie had been carrying with her for months. Months! Months!
Actually, it's Lexanos.
Laxadoths!
The group head back to Alcira to collect their payment and are making their preparations to leave for Graveshore and Siggy's sword when they are thrown into disarray once again.
The members of the Crucible are publicly executed by order of the king, and the Dawn Takers are branded terrorists, wanted dead or alive.
In the nick of time, they flee the city, shocked, appalled, but alive.
Our heroes make their way to Graveshore and fight their way through hostile terrain and harrowing foes to claim the Sword of Songs. And, bolstered by this legendary weapon, turn their sights to Siggy's home, Esheim, to lead his people out of the darkness.
On the way, they meet up with the remnants of the Crucible and Sadie, and begin plans to strike back against the king and the Iron Guard.
After fighting through snow and wind for many days, Siggy reached his home and finds his people reluctant to step out of the shadow of Jarl Astrid and their old ways.
He realizes he must challenge her to a holmgang.
A traditional duel to challenge Astrid's right to lead.
The battle was long and hard fought, but Siggy emerges victorious, and when he reveals the truth about the legacy of his ancestors and the clan's false distrust of the gods, a great flash of aurora streaks across the sky.
And his people rejoice in their freedom and right to choose.
After a vibrant celebration,
And a serious headache the morning after.
Sigismund settles into his new role as Jarl of the Vardi.
His success is interrupted a few days later, when Willow scries on Cricket's old partner Halvar, who is exiled in the wastes of the far north, and she sees how close to death the old elf is.
Cricket is desperate to find Halvar and bring him home, so the group set off to the Everfrost Expanse.
The Dawn Takers are more than a mercenary group by now. They are a family.
Tony and Siggy have developed a beautiful respect through their open conversations.
And the brotherhood between Sigismund and Cricket has grown stronger through every test so far.
Willow and Cricket have found that their care for each other has grown into a deep love.
Tentative, but fierce. Honest, but protective.
Conflict laps at Tony and Willow like a rising tide, but their connection always brings them back.
It is not with them that the danger lies, but with the mysterious being that stands over them.
Haverin?
Dalagar?
Protector or puppet master?
Or Sigismund Olafsson. What?
It is only forward, towards the Everfrost Expanse and beyond, that the answers may lie.
See you at the live show! Yay! Jack, so what's
Yeah, well, I've been meaning to ask about, like,
What is
my
it with the
character
fingers?
development
So,
isn't brilliant.
how many
so-
ear piercings do you have?